Hello and welcome back to another episode of Unique's Other Settled Systems. I'm your host Outlaw0420, Priest of Azora, and in this series we go after the unique named weapons, armor, and ships that you can find in the game Starfield. Today we're going after the Kepler S, which is part of the quest Overdesigned. There are two unique ships that you can get from here. The first one that we're going to do is the Kepler S, and then next week we will do the Kepler R because, views and algorithms. So we're going to get the Kepler S. You have to follow these specific dialogue choices that I do to get the Kepler S. If you choose other ones, you might not get this one, you might get the Kepler R. The Kepler S is a Class B ship, and the Kepler R is a Class C ship. So we're going to be doing the Class B ship this time, and then we're going to do the Class C ship next time. Alright, so let's go.
Captain Isaac.
To get this quest, you will have to have completed the previous quest. It's a story quest where you have to go to Neon and help out Mr. Eklund with his dealings to get a artifact. After you complete that one, you go to him, ask him if there's anything that you can do for him, and he'll let you do this quest. Alright, so here we go.
The repairs on our old ship just keep piling up.
Alright, let's start this conversation again.
Hi there. You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking... But that's okay. Oh.
Even so, we have...
As you probably know, but we have... right, so you mentioned. We were charged with building the newest... So we have... The other will allow us much more... That sounds good to me. Frank's luxury design has... We need his help.
I am right here, you know. I already gave my answer to Jules. We got nothing. Okay, I'm thinking. What do you know? I suppose maybe I could work with Mike to figure out what sort of components we can put inside the ship to give the consumer a smoother, better ride. I will consider it. Maybe. Fine. I see what you're saying. Perhaps we tone down the luxury aspects a bit. Does it really need so much gold trim? Probably not.
Great. That's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions. Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Okay, so at this point we'll have to go complete missions and talk to the crew. So let's complete the missions real quick. I'll skip those parts, but basically what you do is come out into the lobby
Is something else.
and come to the mission board, and then you just click 2 and you'll be able to finish the focus board. Like she did say, all you have to do is just complete 1, but if you complete 2, you have a better chance of getting the reward that you want. So we'll meet you back once I finish these missions. Alright, we're back from completing the 2 missions. Now we just need to talk to the team and you need to choose the compromising options. So we'll see that here.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships? This is wonderful to hear. I hope for all of our sakes that you are not overselling your ability. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine? Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market? Yes, finally, a kindred spirit operating on my own wavelength. You see, while many ships will operate to that end, few ships are designed with exploration as the primary goal. It is my belief that if we build a ship with that in mind, Stroud-Eklund will dominate that market sector. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration fueled by ordinary people like you and me. Yeah, that's what Jules said too. But at least that gives me something to think about. Thanks. I'll refine the idea and propose it next time, I guess. See you around, I guess.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. And again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here. Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side. It's truth, and we need it. The others believe we need to think big and innovate. Reality is, we just need to do what we do better than anyone else. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters, no sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills, just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it. Yes, of course. Zhuzh it out just enough to disappoint me even more when we ultimately end up choosing something ridiculous. Thanks. Later, mate.
Hi. Need something? Oh, you really want to hear my ideas? I mean, I have an idea, but it's not that great. I'm not even a designer or anything. So I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht. Something marketed more towards families. Something mom and dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right? I haven't thought of all the details, but I'd imagine lots of passenger space would be a top priority. A mid-sized ship with enough room for one, or maybe even 2 or 3 families to spread out and relax. I don't think it'd need any fancy weapons or scientific equipment, so it should be pretty affordable. Families don't want to spend a fortune, so keeping the cost low will help guarantee plenty of sales. I used to go off-road camping with my family when I was a kid. The other families we met always complained their ships weren't quite adequate for family vacations. They never had enough room, and the kids would always fight. I've done some market research, and no ship manufacturer seems to be making ships for things like this. Which means even if the demand is low, we can fill this niche and still sell a lot. Well, you listened to my idea more than the others did, so I'll take it as a good sign. Thanks. Take care, okay?
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me. Yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my colleagues. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance. Precision engineering. A spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market. I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it's a high-end luxury ship. Who is flying this ship? Where do they go? What is their story? And why do they crave such attention? Thank you. I will think on this and improve on my proposal. Later.
I'd like to believe that this is going great. Just fantastic. Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighting market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free stars. You could be right. There's got to be a better way to pitch the idea. I'll give it some more thought. Thanks. So you managed to complete a couple different missions. This will give us lots of data to support building a ship that can tackle a variety of scenarios. Of course, if we build a ship like that, we may need the kitchen sink budget, but we'll see. Thanks for your help. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right? You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently? I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. Everyone goes around the table and makes a cut. That way no one feels like they're the only one being asked to compromise. This should drive us towards a more focused design. And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, I don't have to be the villain here. So you're sure about this? Great, let's get ready to disappoint everyone equally. Well, here goes nothing. Okay, everyone, our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choices a lot easier. Who wants to start? Okay, fine, I'll go first. I'm willing to cut some of the included hard points. It'll be less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess that means you want me to go. Oh, look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we try and reduce some of the cargo base.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment. As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay. Frank?
What? I already agreed to cut a significant portion of the luxury features. Remember? I shouldn't need to cut anything else.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing. We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone? Well, we are. Based on the decisions you made, it looks like we're going to end up with a very reasonable ship design. I have no worries about the feasibility of manufacturing and selling it. Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Okay, now that we finished talking to them, we just gotta go back to Walter and talk to
Why
him.
doesn't this
Make sure you have a
switch
ship
It just makes sense.
space open in your inventory so you can receive the ship.
At this point, I don't care what you have to do to get that project back on track. Within reason. Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say I'm impressed with it. It's a bit safe, but also an elegant evolution of our past designs. I think it's going to be a great addition to our fleet. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Staryard. Thanks again.
Alright, now we just gotta go pick it up. And there you have it, ladies and gents, the Kepler S. This is a Class B ship. As he said, it's safe design. It's nothing fancy. There's no weapons or anything like that. You can't add weapons to it. But you can do this quest fairly early on. So you will need to have a piloting skill. You will have to have it up to level 3 to pilot this one, level 4 to pilot the one that we're going to get next week. But this is the way that this one looks. So hopefully this helps you out when you're looking for ships in Starfield. Alright, hopefully you did enjoy finding unique ships in Starfield and these dosed tones. If you did, then hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and do whatever else you two got demand of you. Like leaving a comment and liking the video so that way other people can see. I do have another 23 episodes of Uniques of the Settled Systems that you can go and check out in the link in the description down below, so that way you can find what uniques we have found in the game Starfield. And as always, my friends, remember, someone out there appreciates you because I appreciate you. May Azor's glow guide you ever warmly. Bye.